Hello, welcome to this video where I'll continue with the deadly importers mistake number 16, which I call the time gap mistake. All right, this was revealed to me by one of the top importers and e-commerce guys in Nigeria that told me this that gave me this this mighty tips, not little now. Because knowing this mistake and avoiding them can actually make a difference in how much you make from a product you discover and how much you didn't make. Okay, now what do I mean by time gap situation? A mistake. A time gap mistake is that mistake that you make when you have a time frame to hit hard on a product. Okay, for example, if you're selling a biro and you run out of stock, all right, and you just are probably you from your estimate, you realize that other people are jumping into the market. You see more adverts that is selling the same biro you're selling. All right, so you definitely know that before you know it, the market will be flooded with same people doing the same thing. So what do? And you run out of products. Now I always tell people you need to understand that you have a time gap on any product you are selling. So you shouldn't just relax and feel well, I can always get back to selling it. No, some products, when you come back a month after, or even 2 weeks, even a week sometimes after, the market is saturated. Okay, so the time gap simply means instead of you waiting to import the same product and probably you take a week or so, why don't you just source from the products in Nigeria? Okay, there's the person that shared this secret with me told me there was a time he was selling the product and he ran out of the product. While waiting for the product he imported, he ordered for around 10 of the same pieces, 10 or 20 of the same product from a Nigerian seller that was selling very cheap. I think he was selling for around 10,000 naira, and he got it from the person for 2,000 naira. And all he just did was import from the person, and he got it the next day, then shipped it out for the people that has placed order on his own platform. So it's just how smart you can get when you're selling a product. Okay, don't think you have all the time to sell a product. I told you about the mistake I made, the mistake number 2 or 3, where the way I talked about the 5 million nail it 5 million odd nail mistake. I didn't know. I as a matter of fact, I have not even realized there's something called time gap on products. Okay, so I thought, okay, maybe if I can verify, if I see people doing it and they say they are selling, I'll be able to sell it. But by the time I found out, somebody has done 1,000, okay, around 500 to 1,000 copies of the product. And by the time I jumped into the market, the office of the product had left building already. So I just had the product, in my room and in my house, and eventually I had to start dashing it out because there was the time gap have elapsed for that product. The time while it's still hot has elapsed. So you need to be able to hit it hard and watch your time gap so that when you get a product and you run out of products, don't wait, don't kill your advert, or don't stop selling it. Source it if you can get it in Nigeria for cheap. Source it. There's no bad thing when you can get a product in Nigeria. If you import a product for 2,000 naira, you can get it for 3,000 naira or 4,000 naira. You can sell it for 10,000 naira. Man, there's no big deal. You can still quickly make some quick buck while you wait for the product you have imported. Okay, so that's number 16. Number 17 is I call it the sourcing mistake. Source and buy product directly until you don't have a choice. All right, get someone in China to act on your behalf. That's just a simple mistake. That's just a simple solution. Like if you're getting a product from 1688, this mistake is addressing people that buy from 1688 already, get somebody that can act on your behalf in China, that can help you not just buy the product, can help you source for it at a dirt cheap price, then that can also help you get a shipping agent that will ship it to you at record time in Nigeria. Okay, because the fact is, if you realize there's something called time gap mistake, then you know that you need to be able to get somebody that will get you the best product at the best price, and that will also deliver fast to you in Nigeria. That's all about mistake number 17, the call sourcing mistake. Then the payment mistake. There are different options you can use to pay for goods. Don't limit yourself to just one means of payment. You can pay through Naira, you can pay through your GTB, you can pay through your ATM, your MasterCard. I use GTB MasterCard to pay. And if your bank is not accepting it, come on, get a bank that you can use to pay online. If you can't do that, source for PayPal. If you can't get PayPal, get Payoneer Card. I use Payoneer Card a lot because I get paid royalties for the books I've published internationally, and they send my royalties to my Payoneer, and I also get payment from Fiverr, from my little Fiverr business, which I used to handle some product delivery and payment and all that. So basically, there are different means. Don't limit yourself to just one. Don't complain. Don't say I can't make payments. Get different payment methods ready at any time you want to purchase product from any import platform. Okay, and the best solution is if you can get an agent that allows you to pay in Naira. Okay, that can let you pay in Naira into their Nigerian account, and they will purchase the good for you. Then that's a good option. Okay, and mistake number 19 is advert mistakes. Now this is when we're talking about advertising your product. There's a big mistake people make. Okay, there's one thing called broad targeting, and there's interest targeting mistake. Okay, the broad targeting is when you just target generally. Okay, there's a school of thought that believe that Nigerians don't actually feel they don't feel up their information, their data on Facebook, which I actually believe. A lot of people, a lot of people say they are 100 years. Come on, you can see, you get to see this kind of things every time on Facebook. Okay, so basically, broad targeting is just pick the age, which is probably usually I go from 24 upward. Then if it's male or female, if it's a product that's targeted towards male, pick male. If it's a product that's targeted towards female, pick female. If it's a product that goes for both, just leave it. And that's all you do. And you target in Nigeria, that's all. And if you now want to target probably states, you can go do that. But what target means targeting everybody in Nigeria that you feel will be interested in the product. Okay, if it's a product that appeals to the general to Nigeria in general, then you can go for broad targeting. Then interest targeting, it is this. You see, there's some products that, the fact is, if you do broad targeting for it, you are just going to be wasting money. There are some products that you can actually, slim it down to the major interest. For example, if I was selling a product that targets married people, I wouldn't be going broad, because the fact is, if I'm married, I'm going to be indicated on my Facebook profile that I'm married. I'm not going to put single, because my spouse or my partner will be angry. For example, if a guy is married and his Facebook profile is still single, of course the wife will be shouting at him, "Now come on, change this thing. Is he chasing those small girls out there?" So if you have a product that falls into those kind of categories where you can actually target the interest based on their profile, then please go ahead and do that. Okay, and of course you can target business owners. A business owner will not go and put put on his profile as an employed person. So if you have a product that is targeting business owners, of course you can actually target. There's no need going broad on that. Okay, so I just needed to explain to you that there's a difference between when you go broad and when you go down to your interest targeting on Facebook. Anybody that is running Facebook advert definitely knows what broad targeting and interest targeting is, and you should be able to know when to use the broad targeting and when to use the interest or detailed targeting option on Facebook. Number 20 is the targeting mistake, knowing your audience and targeting them. Just like I explained before. Sometimes it's wise to import product that has an audience already so that you can sell to them, e.g. men or women product, pregnant women. You understand? Basically, sometimes it's smart. It's just smart for you to just come down to product that has an audience already. Okay, when you have an audience already, you can easily target them. Your story, your adverts, your ad copy, and everything can actually speak to them directly. Than when you have a product that is just a general appeal product. Okay, so it's another mistake that people make. You should know your audience before you target or before you run adverts on them. Okay, know your audience. If it's going to be broad, go broad. And if it's a targeting mistake, don't make the mistake of selling a product that is supposed to be for pregnant women and targeting women generally. Okay, or probably a product that's supposed to target men, you're targeting it to men and women. You're just going to be wasting a whole lot of ad spend. Okay, so it's better you need to avoid, you need to take note of when you are running your adverts. Don't make the mistake when you are creating your target audience. Okay, and number 21, which is the final deadly importance mistake that we'll be talking about, is delivery mistake. Now, I talked about it earlier, and I explained to you how I get up to I get more deliveries. Okay, aside from the courier companies I use, which are kind of a secret I've kept to myself for a long time. Aside from their great service, there are some things I put in place. Okay, don't go and make the mistake of giving your products to a courier company that will ruin your business before it even starts. Okay, you need to first, apart from the courier company itself, you need your own part. You need to avoid the mistakes that can cost bad rates of delivery. And first, what I do is, once I see somebody show interest in my product, I confirm the order first by calling them and telling them. Even when they send it their details, I still call them myself, or have my my customer guy customer service person call them and confirm the order. Hello, this is so. You placed an order for so, and should we go ahead to ship it? They will tell you yes or no, or they will tell you, okay, you can ship it in a week time. Then or if it's a week time, we'll note it down. They'll call back and in that week time, they will ask them what we should do about it. Okay, so I confirm my orders every time. Then I call the customer the very day we are shipping out. So if I confirm the order today, if we're shipping out tomorrow, I still call them to tell them we are shipping out tomorrow, we are shipping out today, and you should expect your product on so day. This set a precedent, which means that they are actually already expecting the product, and they will definitely keep the money for you. Okay, they'll keep the money for you. And that's just how to shoot up your delivery on the things you can do personally to shoot up your delivery. And with all these 21 mistakes, there's no way you are not on the right path. As a matter of you're on the right path to having a highly successful import and e-commerce business. Thank you very much for watching this video to this point. I'm so happy. I'm happy that you've taken your time out to learn all these deadly important mistakes that can ruin your business or cut your profits. But there's still one more thing. Okay, I want to make sure that you start getting mind-blowing results with your importation business, and I couldn't think of a better way than offer you my life-changing training that actually shows you my process. You know, if you remember when you came across my website, I told you after discovering these mistakes, of course I knew I had to avoid them, but the fact is there's still a process that I use to get the kind of result I get. It's not like every other person out there. It's not what everybody is doing. I have my own process, my unique process of getting the kind of results I get. But okay, yeah. So I couldn't do a better way than to offer you my own a customized training on importation, which I call the e-commerce solution. I call it the e-com solution because I believe this is the solution you need. This is after you've discovered the mistake, the solutions that I have been using, the process that I've been using to get the mind-blowing results I've been getting. I've put it together in a video, in a series of training, you know, detailed training that goes deep into the nitty-gritty of product research, product shipping, product sourcing, you know, product delivery, product advertising, a training that goes deep into all these 6 categories of e-commerce business. And I titled it e-commerce solution. Here are some of the things you get inside e-commerce solution. How to create $1 million per month import business from nothing. Yeah, I did it from nothing after discovering all the mistakes and the processes I learned from guys doing multi-million every month. I've been able to streamline it down to a simple process that anybody can use to start making huge profit from import business. Because the fact is, everybody talks about import business, but the few of them are actually making million per month. And I can tell you that most of them can actually lie, but there are some people that are making millions per month from import business, and I can say I'm one of them. And I also want to show you the process I use to get this kind of income, mind-blowing income from importation and e-commerce business every month. Then I also want to show you how I discover hot selling product so that I can be the first to make millions from it. Okay, this is just one of my secrets. The fact is, most of the process are almost the same, but how do you discover hot selling product that nobody is already tapping into in Nigeria? A secret website that I'll show you will reveal to you hot selling product for free that nobody is talking about. When I discovered this thing, it was a life-changing experience, okay? Because I could now be the first to start pushing a product. So before everybody catch on it, my dear, I have made my millions from it and I'm off. I don't make that 5 million odd nail mistake anymore. I don't make the time gap mistake because I know all these mistakes and I know how to actually take advantage when I find odd products. And this alone is what everything that you're going to what it's going to cost for you to get e-commerce solution, because this is the main thing that makes your business succeed. Odd products, getting hundreds and hundreds of odd products every time. If you can get tens of hundreds of odd selling products and you're making millions from it, before people catches on a product, you are on to the next one, onto the next one, onto the next one. So that is a big, huge part of the success of my e-commerce business, discovering odd products, odd selling products. Now, another method I use, I call it the James Bond 007 best selling product research method. As a matter of fact, it's only one person that I've seen doing this thing in Nigeria. That's also the fact. I can say we are very few of the people that I know of. There's only one person that I know of, and I call this the James Bond 007 best-selling product research method. You're going to get access to this system of researching product, because the fact is I'm hammering on product sourcing because I know this is the bedrock of e-commerce. See, anybody that tells you if you import crap product and he will show you how to sell it on Facebook through ads or whatever, or sell it on Gmail or Conga, they are just bullshitting you, they are lying to you. Because the fact is, the bedrock, the foundation of an e-commerce business is finding, discovering, best-selling, hot-selling product, and that is why I'm hammering on it, where I will show you how to discover best-selling and hot-selling products using a method what I call James Bond 007 best-selling product research. Then how to get someone to represent you in Asia to get the best deals for you. See, like I told you, it's very important that you get the best deal for the products you are importing to Nigeria, as in buying it cheap from Asia. The fact is, when one of my mentors he revealed this to me, my jaw dropped, because imagine everybody buying a product for $5 and you're getting it for a dollar. You know, it's going to actually boost your profit. So I'm going to reveal how to get someone that will represent you. Then we'll go to the shipping agent I personally use that allows me to pay in Naira. I'll reveal that to you. The best way to start getting results with your Facebook marketing. Yes, this is another secret of e-commerce. If you don't understand how to use Facebook marketing effectively, then you'll be struggling with making $1 million from every month from your e-commerce business. Then little known courier companies that helps me get 90% delivery of my product and pay me the next day. This is another major issue concern in e-commerce business. Aside from the mistakes and the ones I've talked about earlier, the courier company, apart from your own parts, doing your own part, the courier company also needs to do their own part. So I'm going to reveal to you the exact companies I use to get 90% of my product delivered. So to get this e-commerce solution, just all you need to do is up onto www.betterlivingdesk.com/es www.betterlivingdesk.com/es. So in conclusion, it's just, you just need to get to act, start doing something. Don't waste any more time. You've know all the mistakes. You have something that can actually guide you to make $1 million from your e-commerce business, which is e-commerce solution. All you just need to do is, take action, take massive action, and start getting mind-blowing results. Okay. And if you want to get the e-commerce solution, all you just need to do, once again, I need to emphasize on it, is up onto www.betterlivingdesk.com/es. So thank you so much for being a part of this training, and I really want to congratulate you on taking the decision to do what is necessary to get the maximum and the best result from your e-commerce business. I look forward to you getting a copy of e-commerce solution, the main training, which I feel anybody that wants to be successful with e-commerce needs to get. Thank you, and God bless.